I came across an article that honestly stopped me for a moment. It said over 500,000 black men reportedly lost their jobs in just the last 4 months. Now, when you look at the data behind the article, it's coming from employment reports that track how many people are currently working. The chart shows that around November of 2025, there were about 9.9 million black men employed. And by February of 2026, that number dropped to around 9.4 million. So the graph shows a noticeable dip. Now, to be fair, employment numbers fluctuate, right, for different reasons. You got, sometimes it's going to be seasonal layoffs. Sometimes it's going to be, people switching jobs. Sometimes people leave the workforce temporarily, right? So it doesn't necessarily mean that 500,000 people were suddenly just laid off overnight. But even with that context, I'm going to be honest with you. Seeing that number still hurts me as a black man, right? Because when numbers like that move, it affects families, it affects communities, and it affects the stability of our households. And it basically reminded me of something. I've been saying this for many years, right? I've been saying this. If your entire livelihood depends on one paycheck, then your future is always vulnerable to forces that you just can't control. Now, don't get me wrong. I'm not against jobs, right? I don't want to say that, right? There's absolutely nothing wrong with working and providing for your family, right? But I do believe we should always be thinking about multiple streams of income, ownership, and building something that gives you control over your financial future. That's one of the reasons why I even got into real estate, right? I mean, trust me, real estate taught me that income doesn't always have to come from a paycheck. It can come from building assets, deals, partnerships, and opportunities, right? And that's actually something that I'm actually teaching in my masterclass called the Middleman Economy, right? With the Middleman Economy is my new program. I'm going to be breaking down how people are creating income by simply connecting opportunities in real estate and business, even if they're just getting started. If you want to know a little bit more about that, I'm going to put the link in the caption, or you can click the link in my bio. And let's keep encouraging each other to build, to own, and to create multiple streams of income so our future isn't left in someone else's hands.